Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful lake out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the whole flick, the believers, the listeners who have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh by Shemal Shai. All right. So I want to go into two topics. One of the topics being the C-hip, okay, will be your death certificate. Okay. The C-hip will be your death certificate. All right. And another topic going into the war will come to you. Okay. So um beginning with the first topic, all right, how the C-hip will be your death certificate, as we always go into prophecy. All right, first and foremost, the Lord and the brother, it's the spirit, the brother, Dhammawakia, all right, the brother GMS in his lightning, which the brother is on now, I believe. But he was just speaking on that, being a watchman. And what our people don't understand, the Bible is a book full of warnings, okay? And the Bible is a book full of consequences. You see, like when you go to Deuteronomy 28 chapter, pretty much Moses was warning us of what would happen if we broke, okay, the covenant, okay, and now we're in the consequences, okay. So we're in a similar situation now, where we're telling our people, if you take this device, okay, this MOTB, which is the C-hip, okay, there are consequences. The Bible is full of do's or don'ts, and people have misconstrued, this grace period, all right, as weakness with the Most High, okay, or the scriptures call slackness. You know, people, they equate, the Lord's patience and long suffering and the grace through His Son Yahweh as weakness, man. Okay, and the Lord is finna make examples in the earth. He's finna make statements. That's why judgment is going to be so heavy. Okay, what's that in Ecclesiastes 8? I believe in 11. Since sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, it is fully set in the hearts of men to do evil. Okay, so let's go here, Ezekiel 3 and 17, because judgment doesn't hit right away. People get comfortable in their wickedness, man. And the Lord wants the majority of this society comfortable in their wickedness so He can be justified in judging them in the fashion He's going to judge them, man. Okay, but we're going to keep warning until we can't warn anymore, man. And we'll be guiltless, because we have a lot as watchmen. All right, this is Ezekiel 3 and 17 says, Son of man, I have made thee watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me, because it's the Lord that's orchestrating these things, man. It's the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai that's orchestrating the C-hip, because ultimately the C-hip is a test of integrity for Israel. The other nations they threw, but for Israel the C-hip is a test of integrity. Okay, to see, hey, if we really, hate this society, and do we have faith in the righteous kingdom promise? Do we have faith in the promises, man? As Abraham had faith. All right. Do we have that type of faith in the promises made, all right, by Yahweh by Shema Shai? Okay, and it's going to see if we love this world. And as you can see, all right, our people, majority of our people, they love this society because they worship the beast. As we read that lesson I did earlier with that simple nigga. Okay, that was an example of our people worshiping the beast, man. Worshiping the beast. Okay, so if you worship the beast, it's by default you're going to take the MOTB. You're going to take that C-hip. Okay, and that's just going to be a token of your worship to the beast. Okay, and when you take that, that's going to be your death certificate, man. And it's all going to tie in. Okay, Ezekiel 3 and 17, it says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman to the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me. So, as we go through prophecy, prophecy is full of warnings. You see? Now, you got good news. The prophecies say how a little one shall become 1,000, small one a strong nation. windows, be of a gate, streets of gold. The nations will bring gifts. Okay, immortality, and that's in prophecy, but it's also warning in prophecies as well. And Jake, even Jake that knows the Israelites, especially Jake that teach the MOTB, is anything else outside of the Sea Hill, they have a problem with us talking about it so much. Well, we talk about it so much because, it's that's pretty much one of the headlining prophecies that we await. And the consequences, okay, of not making the right decision concerning this prophecy is some heavy consequences, man. And so of course we're gonna talk about it. Jacob say the GMS hate they people and all this. Well, we're telling you the truth. There's no greater love than to tell you the truth. Okay, damn how you feel. Okay, how you felt about a video from 3 years ago. You still in your feelings about that shit. Like, nah, man, damn how you feel. We telling you the truth. Okay, hey, we got and the brother was going into remember yourself as a man. The brother Damawakia, cause hey, our little Western feelings get hurt, at times, man. Okay, and hey, we gotta shake it off, man, and keep moving. Okay, so it's a lot of people that disregard the warning just because their feelings was hurt, by something that was said, something rubbed their Western feelings the wrong way, So now they just disregard the warning, but that's going to be on you. Okay, the blood is going to be off our hand, man. Okay, this is Revelation 14:9. Okay, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is without mixture. So the scriptures is giving clear do's and don'ts. Okay, if you take this, okay, you're going to feel the full wrath. If you take this device, you're going to feel the full wrath of the Most High, which is going to be in those nukes, man. Okay, which means there's going to be a gruesome, painful, stretched out death. Okay, of course we're going to talk about it every day, all the time. Okay, because the consequences are so severe. Okay, reading on, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. Okay, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Yeah, because when those nukes are shot off, Yahweh Shai, he's going to be, the elect is going to be delivered, and Yahweh Shai is going to be in that chariot, all right, that father chariot with the elect, hovering over the atmosphere, watching the earth burn, man. When he's watching America burn. The lake of fire is America. Okay? And if you are Israelite and you're still alive at the coming of Yahweh Shai and you took in that sea hip, guess what? You're going to be in that lake of fire, man. Okay? You're going to feel that excruciating pain, which is the wrath of the Most High. Okay? So, of course, you're going to keep talking about, so it tells you plainly, okay? It tells you plainly, all right, what's going to happen if you do that. Okay? And you see, Jake is just going to be concerned about what? Paying their bills, keeping their little thing got going. Okay? But see, the scriptures touch on everything, because Jake loves to try to make excuses. Well, I had to do this. I didn't want my kids to starve. I didn't want that. Well, you ain't got no faith. Okay? And Yahweh Shai, he spoke on that, man. This is Luke 9:24 said, for whoever will save his life shall lose it. Yeah, because Esau is going to, he's going to push the chip, okay? He's going to push the sea hip, and he's going to push it with threats, okay? And he's going to say, well, if you don't take this, you will not be able to buy, sell, you will not be able to work, okay? You will not be able to participate in this system, okay? And that's what, because when we talk about going to work, what do they call work? Our livelihood, livelihood. Let's look that word up, see what that means, livelihood, okay? because that's a word that you hear associated with work. Okay, because you work, all right, to live. You know, uh, all right. So livelihood. Uh, uh, so you go into livelihood. It says a noun. It says a means of supporting one's existence, especially financially, okay, or vocational living to earn a livelihood as a tenant farmer, okay. And that was just an example. So when you go into livelihood, it's the means of supporting one's existence because we work to pay for our existence, which is off. But when you on this man's grid, okay, and that's the leverage he has over everyone. See, that's why he doesn't mind showering people with convenience. You know, he'll shower you with convenience, but you own his grid. Okay? So now that he's pretty much pampered you with convenience, all right, with the grid, he's gonna be able to say, well, look, if you don't take this, you will not be able to participate in this grid, in this convenient grid that I've set up for you. Okay? And everything we do is associated with the grid. You know, we pay bills, get gas for cars, get food from grocery stores. Okay, get clothing from his stores. Everything we do, as the scripture say, we should go to our enemy for the want of all things. Okay, but it's gonna come a time where we're gonna have to have that faith, hey, to walk on water, man. You know, we gonna have to depend on Yahweh Bashim Al Shah for our livelihood, man. And we got promises in the scripture that said that we gonna be good. We gonna eat. Okay? We're gonna be taken care of. We're gonna have abundance and be married. But we really have to believe in that. But if you, all right, want to save your life, you want to save your livelihood, guess what? The Lord gonna kill you, man. That see, people like the elder brother, our one in Birmingham, he always goes into it. Like the Most High, he's making threats in the Bible. Esau gonna be making threats on his TV, on his news outlets. Okay, he gonna be making threats, but the Most High got threats too. So who you fear? Either you fear this devil and his threats, or you fear the Most High. Okay, but guess what? The Most High threats comes with rewards. Esau threats just come with death. Okay, the Most High can save us from Esau. Esau can't save you from the Most High. Okay, that's what people got misconstrued. Okay, so let's go here, getting a few more precepts. Finish this. Said, for whosoever will save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. Yeah, man. So we're gonna lose our livelihood. We're gonna lose our ability to pay bills. Okay, to buy things. You know, to participate in this man's greed. We're gonna lose. All right, that privilege. Okay, in this society, but we're losing it in good faith. Okay, we're losing it based off faith. You see, and we're not just walking away from these things, being some hard headed niggas like, nah, man. We got promises. The Lord promised us particular things, man. Okay, let's go here. Um, I think that's Wisdom of Solomon. Yeah, it's that Wisdom of Solomon, third chapter. Wisdom of Solomon 3, and start at 1. It says, this Wisdom of Solomon 3 and 1, it says, but the souls of the righteous are in the hand of the Most High, and there shall no torment touch them. In the sight of the unwise they seem to die, and their departure is taken for misery. So if for anyone that doesn't have the same faith that we have, okay, it's going to look crazy, the decisions that we're making, that we're going to make in these times, man. It's going to look crazy. It's going to look like we're just doing too much and being extra. But nah, man, we understand what it is. We in the light. You in the darkness, man. Okay? It says, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. We're gonna be, because guess what? When we start to suffer for Yahweh Shah, man, it's gonna be a spirit of peace on us because we know why. Okay, we fully understand. You know, like the apostles when they was beaten, you know, for teaching in the name of Yahweh Shai, it said they rejoiced because they was worthy, you know, to suffer for Yahweh Shai, man. You know? So it's a privilege that damn the privilege of being connected to this man's system and the convenience of this society, damn that privilege. It's a much more of a privilege to be able to suffer for Yahweh Shai. Okay? That's our rite of passage, man. Okay? Hey, the spirit, hey, we gotta drink of that cup. Okay? We gotta drink of that cup, man. Okay? With no sweetness. We gotta deal with the bitterness of it, man. Okay? That's our right to passage to rulership, man. Okay? A nigga gonna take the sea hip to continue, all right, his slavery. Okay? Nigga gonna take the sea hip to continue on his slavery, man. Okay? That's why Jake want to take the sea hip. You just want to be a slave, okay, with slave privileges, man. Okay? Reading on verse 4, it says, "For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality." Man, see, we think we big thinkers now. You brothers, and even you sisters, man. Hey, we big thinkers now, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, "I'm from above." Y'all from beneath. And as we become more like Yahweh Shai, we start to think above. A nigga is thinking beneath. A nigga is thinking about, you know, his manager position at Family Dollar, man. Okay? That's going to be the deciding factor of whether he, all right, get the C hip or not. Okay? Nigga talking about some, I'm almost caught up, you know, I finally almost got caught up on child support. Now this happened. You know, that's going to be a nigga deciding factor, man. Okay? The nigga one her OnlyFans gonna get shut down, and that, you know, that's gonna be the deciding factor, man. A below way of thinking, and they're gonna get the worst death, all right, known to man, which is the wrath of the Most High through fire. Okay, so reading on, and it says, "For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded. For the Most High proved them and found them worthy for Himself, man." And when we are found worthy, just like Abraham, he had to be ready. Abraham had to be willing to sacrifice his heir. Okay, but hey, he moved in faith, and the Lord made a way, and he was rewarded with the promise. Okay, so hey, we gotta go all the way through with it, man. Believing it to the end. The hell with the losses, man, because we got a reward. We really ain't no losses, man. Ain't no losses, man. You know, I got really, it ain't no losses. If we gonna gain Yahweh Shai, ain't no such thing as a loss. Okay? Because everything we got on this side is defiled. Okay? Everything that we got on this side is temporal, is corrupted by this system, man. Everything that we got has been corrupted and tainted by this system, man. Okay? So it ain't no losses, man. Because with Yahweh Shai, he gonna upgrade everything, man. We're gonna be changed. We're gonna be reset. Okay? So ain't no losses, man, when it comes to Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? But we're gonna be found proved, and we're gonna be rewarded, man. So we gotta be proven, you know? And not bending the knee is gonna be a token of us being proven. All right? And you Israelites, you know, the consent to this devil, all right, that's your death certificate, man. Okay, all you did was sign up, okay, for that flame. Okay, now this is Second Ezra 7, and I started 18. It said, "Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer great things and hope for the wise." Because we're gonna, like I say, yo, we're gonna be uncomfortable, man. Okay, we're gonna have convenience and comforts taken away temporarily, man. But we're gonna have eternal comfort in the kingdom, eternal rest. Okay, so we'll take the temporary discomforts, man, for the eternal reward. Okay, and it says, "For they that have done wickedly have suffered the great things, and yet shall not see the wise." So Jake, these times are going to make Jake bend the knee fully. And a lot of Jake is already prepped to bend the knee. You know, you might have some, you know, that play tough, okay? But if you don't have a vision, you don't have faith in your house shot, if you don't have a vision beyond this place, because faith gives us a vision beyond this society, man. You know, I see a society with you brothers in rulership, man. Okay, the women in order, all right. You know, under their husband, just enjoying, you know, enjoying each other. You know, the Lord just rewarding us with, you know, with resources and you see, good wine. You know, weddings. You know, faith makes us see these things, man. We got a vision beyond this bullshit, man. Okay, we got a vision that's way beyond this, man, and much more. You know, so keep reading. It says, verse 19. It says, "He said unto me, There is no judge above the Most High, none that have understanding above the highest. For there be many that perish in this life because they despise the law of the Most High that is set before them." And see, you had these camps that beat you, all right, across the head with the law, but then won't tell their congregation what the sea hip is. We're commanded not to take that. Okay, there's laws within prophecy. There's commandments within prophecy. Okay, we're commanded not to take that, and then the actual procedure to insert the sea hip is breaking the law. Thou shalt make no cuttings in the flesh. That's a law. Okay, so here it is. All right, Jacob beat you in the head with the law, but then, all right, a fumble when it comes to the sea hip, man. Okay, reading verse 21, it says, "For the Most High have given straight commandments to such as came, what they should do to live, even as they came, and what they should do to avoid punishment," man. So the Lord done presented life and death in front of our people, man, through the prophets. Life and death is constantly being presented before Jake, man. Okay? And if Jake, you know, take that sea hip, he chose death. You know? and that's plain and simple. You take that sea hip, you made your decision with death, man. Okay? Now, I wanna segue um the brother Baquar Moth. I watched his video this morning. And this is another cut to this simple nigga. All right, this the brother Yaquab cousin, you know, Jim, brother Hopeful Elect 3, you know, his simple little cousin. All right, talking about, you know, if Iran, Russia, and China make it past the American military, they're gonna have to deal with the American people. Well, let me show you the American people. All right, and if that's your hope, okay, the American people rising up, okay, the American citizen rising up and militarily defeating, okay, these other nations, okay, god damn, you know. But yeah, let me play this. Yeah, man, go get your peoples, but go get your people, Yaquat. Yeah, damn. So let me know if y'all can hear this.
Against the military draft.
So you have these these American citizens, because when Iran, you know, attacked Israel, these American citizens is like they started looking up World War III. Motherfuckers scared, okay, scared as hell. Folks mad, you know. Canadian prepper, you know, the nigga had his hands in his forehead in his hand, okay. You people are done, and people are wishing that it's not going to be a war. Well, it is, okay, and it's going to be the worst war ever, okay. So I'm gonna let you hear, all right, your fellow Americans, all right. This is the caliber of men that you have in America, and you talking about the toughest people in the world. You out your goddamn mind, okay? Niggas play video games, and niggas listen to drill, okay, and play them video games, you know, through. Well, let's let this play. Let me know if y'all can hear it. I know nature kind of loud today, you know, but hey, it's a soundtrack of, you know, of the earth, you know.
And
you know why I know that? Because we're just going to say no. Like, how are they going to actually force us to get up and go to war? I understand it was like that in like the 1940s. What else is there to do in 1940 besides shoot people? We have things to do nowadays. We have twerk, be bisexual, eat hot chip, lie. And we're also like really mentally ill. I have like 6 of these. What makes you think I'm qualified to have a gun? Like, within 600 feet of anybody, including myself. And finally, like, guns are like so tacky. Like, can you imagine just like pulling up with a gun? Like, that is so fucking embarrassing. Like, what is this? The Revolutionary fucking War? No. Like, let's just chat. Let's just talk. There's no need for all the like no. No. It's not gonna happen, don't worry.
So you hear this, right? Yo, and this is why these people are cooked, okay? And that's why they are gonna get cooked. See, what's gonna happen is when you realize that they don't give a damn when in the time of war, they're not gonna come and say, let me see your medical records and see, how mentally stable are you? And oh, even better yet, you tell us no, got it, got you, you're good to go. Clearly, this goes to show you the inexperience of a lot of these people today, especially what are called Gen Zers. Okay, they're living in a bubble of fantasy. And when reality pops that, all you're gonna see is tears rolling down their eyes as they're being forced to go wherever they're being rounded up to. Let's see another one here. Gen Z is just not prepared for the draft. They're genuinely worried about what it would mean for them. Well, what it would mean is you're gonna go end up, part of the ground somewhere over there in the East.
Okay, so 5 years of rent-free living, free food, and no responsibilities versus being immediately obliterated by an AK-47 the moment I set foot on that battlefield. And that's if they can catch me, because you think, this draft occurs, I'm headed for the hills, baby. I know a place, it has everything I could possibly need, except for electricity and cell service, which is going to be perfect because you won't be able to find me. Do I look like somebody who the authorities are going to be chasing after, hunting down because they need me? They need me to grab an assault weapon and go try to like save people's lives? Are you kidding me? Talk about a liability. Go find those people who are so like pro Second Amendment and wear like freaking American flag thongs and all that shit. Like, go find them. They have a concealed carry anyway. They know what they're doing. They've done the classes. Go find them. You don't want me fighting for this country. I promise you that. And you know it's true.
So now you see why I taught the lesson what I did, man. These people are so true. Wow. Oh man, this is just crazy. Anyway, there's another one. Gen Z and millennials reject the draft. No, they worried that they haven't even announced the draft yet. Okay? The things haven't even intensified as they're going to. This what happened with Iran and Israel, that's just right now it's still very light. Okay, it has potential to escalate very quickly, but it's still very light in comparison to how intense things are gonna get. And guess what? Like I said before, whether you say you do all this and you manage not to get drafted, missiles are gonna come over here and pay you a visit anyway. Okay? Anyway, people see what's going on in Ukraine and don't want to run headfirst into a meat grinder just because Lindsey Graham commands it and says it's money well spent.
Good morning. So I'm hearing a lot of stuff about how the United States is considering reinstating the draft because recruitment numbers for the military are so low. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, it is the funniest fucking shit that I've heard all year. The decrepit fossils who run our country are out of their fucking minds if they think that anyone who hasn't already enlisted is just going to put on a uniform and go to war because they said so. Get the fuck out of here. In case y'all haven't noticed, the average person in America is struggling right now in a way that has never before been seen in the history of our country. The cost of living keeps going up. The cost of groceries keeps going up. The cost of medicine keeps going up. The cost of cars keeps going up. The cost of housing keeps going up. Every single thing that you can possibly imagine, the cost of it just keeps going up with no end in sight. The only thing that's not going up are the wages that our fucking jobs pay us. Sure, let's all go to war for a country that we've long since been disillusioned by. Not to mention, I don't think that the U.S. government really understands that if it does come to that and the draft is reinstated, we're just not going to go. Like, we've already kind of collectively all agreed that we're not paying back our fucking student loans whenever the payments resume. What do you think we're going to do with a draft notice other than use it as toilet paper? And that's not even taking into account all of the health issues that younger millennials and Gen Z have that disqualify them from military service, both mental and physical, that are a direct result of the capitalist hellscape that these motherfuckers in our government have cultivated. Like, I already can't be on my feet for more than a couple hours. What the fuck kind of use am I going to be in a combat situation? And on top of all of that, no one in any of the countries that the United States is currently occupying or just bombing the shit out of has ever done anything to me. So you can imagine I'm not too big on the idea of being the one to drop the bombs. Even if you leave all of that aside, just the amount that the military lies to the people it recruits. Like, seriously, put a finger down if a military recruiter has ever said to you something to the effect of, yeah, the VA will take care of you if you get hurt. Want to bolster your recruitment numbers so bad? Maybe give us a country that we can actually be proud of. Until then, I think I speak for every single person who is of draft age when I say, fuck you, draft these nuts. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, man. That's your American citizen, okay, and their stance, okay. So send that to your cousin, Yaquat. Let him see, okay, the roster. Let him see his roster, okay, his starting lineup, okay, for the American Citizens Army, okay. Finish. But at the end of the day, war is just going to be one thing that's going on. Okay? The Lord is from the plague Egypt. As a matter of fact, let's get that. Let's get that. Alright? This is the book of 2nd Ezra 15 and 10. And see, you Americans have been comfortable for so long. Okay? You're used to the world being at war, and you over here enjoying your comforts, man. Okay? And then there's another thing. Everybody hurt now. Everybody mentally ill now. Okay, but then you're on TikTok and you just deep guru. But now we talk about the draft. Now everybody mentally ill. Okay, everybody doing all these challenges and dances on TikTok. But now everybody got a health issue. Bad knees and ankles and shit. Okay, but when it's time to have some goddamn fun and folly, everybody, is perfectly sane and healthy, man. Okay? But you Americans, all right, them niggas going too. But you Americans, all right, you're used to, being comfortable, enjoying your first world privileges unscathed, your day-to-day, your lives are not bothered, by American wars. But guess what? The Lord is a just power. Okay? So, hey, the Lord is going to bring a lot of suffering to America. Okay? It's going to be a lot of suffering that's going to be inside of America, man. Okay? Let's get a few precepts. 2nd Ezra 15 and I started at 11. It says 2nd Ezra 15:11 said, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof." So Egypt is going to be hit with plagues. America, okay? You the horn went off. It's going to be plagues. It's going to be plagues of darkness. Okay, it's going to be actual pestilence. There's going to be deadly. Okay, it's gonna be civil unrest. Okay, you got all these immigrants coming in. Okay, it's gonna be actual famine. You're not gonna have access to food. Okay, so you think that your only obstacle is dodging the draft? Nah, man. The Lord already got this thing set up, baby. Okay, the way the Lord, all right, is gonna torment you is already in motion. Okay, the draft is going to be the least of a lot of you worries, man. Okay, it's gonna be so bad in America. It might be a line for the draft to get out of here, man. Okay, and it says, and smite Egypt with plagues and before and will destroy the land thereof. Because ultimately, like the brother said, nukes are coming here. Okay, the result of World War III is nuclear missiles are coming to America. Okay, so you don't have to be enlisted in the military to get judgment. Okay, the war gonna come to you. Okay, then you have, first off, matter of fact, let's go in the same scripture. Let's get 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Matter of fact, started 14. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. So it said, woe to the world, and it's talking about the Orchimini, which the inhabiting earth. Okay, destruction. All right. So this is the Lord declaring. All right, the Lord is finna declare war with the earth. Okay, this is what you people don't understand. This is above the American government, the judgment that's coming to this place. Okay, the Lord is declaring war with the earth, man. All right, and the main portion of the earth that He has a problem with is America, man. Okay, because America is at the forefront of rebellion. America is the example of what the Lord hates. America has become the embodiment of everything that the Lord hates. Okay, so He's going to judge this place with severity above everything else. That's why the end game for America is to be a desert with the people still in it. Okay, verse 15: for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So guess what? The Lord gonna turn America to Afghanistan, to Iraq, to Syria, okay, to Gaza. He gonna turn America into that. You ain't gonna have to go over there to get that experience. You ain't gonna have to do a tour in Iraq to get that experience, man. The Lord gonna bring it to you. Everybody, because you like think about it, everybody love convenience so much. You know, the Uber Eats, okay, Roadie, everybody get just everything delivered to them. You know, this is a society where they just did everything, you know, you 2 miles from the store, but you want something delivered to you. Okay? All right? This is their convenience. Well, guess what? The Lord, He's going to do you one better. He's going to bring the war to your front door, to your steps, okay, to your neighborhood. All right? You're not going to have to get on a military plane and parachute, okay, out in Ukraine. No, He's going to bring that experience to you, to your front door. Okay? All right? He's going to make World War III mobile. Okay? 2nd Ezra 15 and 16, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings or princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yeah, it's going to be all out civil unrest here. Okay? And you got all these migrants coming in, okay? And all these military-age migrants, which you know those are mercenaries and UN troops. A lot of those are mercenary and UN troops. Okay? And they coming to a doorstep near you. Okay? The elites know. Okay? You gotta understand, the elites know that you citizens are not gonna willingly just go for the NWO. They're gonna put pressure from above, pressure from below. They're gonna cause it's gonna be, and then these elites, they're doing a lot of sacrifices, man. Like all this death we see, man, this mass death. This is the elite sacrificing to Satan, man. to bless their new world order. Okay? So the elites are gonna have these mercenaries and these UN troops, these are death squads coming in here. Okay? Then you're gonna have the American citizen, because of how hard it is, you gonna have civil war, because what he say, send those Second Amendment freaks. Well, no, those Second Amendment Edomites, they coming to see you. Okay? You alphabet people, you liberals, guess what? These Proud Boys and these Trump boys, they coming to see you. Because there ain't gonna be no emergency response in that day, because it's gonna be too bad. Okay? It's gonna be sedition, real civil unrest, man. Verse, it says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. You have your martial law. Okay? It said, for because of pride, the city shall be troubled. And you see that this city is full of pride. And see, America is full of a bunch of spoiled adults, man. Talking about some, well, we just not gonna go to the draft. Boy, it ain't that sweet like that. You see, Americans are so spoiled and pampered that they're out of touch with reality, man. Okay? Ain't nobody gonna be asking you a damn thing in that day. Okay? No, ain't nobody gonna, like the brother said, ain't nobody gonna be pulling up your medical records. Okay? Nigga, you a body, all right? And you gonna get your ass on this plane. Okay? And you Americans love your life, so you don't want to die. All right? So when you see, okay, these UN troops coming swooping your ass up, okay? So they might kick the door in. All right, say it's 5 people in the house. They might just kill 2 from the door. Let you know that we ain't playing with y'all ass, man. Okay? They already got them coffins. Okay, them what you call them coffins? The coffins for the whole family, where you can fit 5, 6, 7 people in that big, them disposable coffins, man. Okay? You Americans have no idea how bad it's gonna get. So, hey, the war coming to your front couch, man. Okay, it said, for because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread for great tribulation, man. Okay, that's going to be in the midst of America. Okay, so thinking that rejecting the draft is a solution, some type of solution. Nah, man. The Lord finna crank it up here in America, man, and it's gonna be the worst. Okay, there's more guns than people in America, man. Okay, and the Lord, like I say, He already got it set up. And then, like I say, that civil war, you gotta deal with the civil war. You gotta deal with the mercenaries, the UN troops, the wild beasts, the apparitions, the famine, the pestilence. You gotta deal with all that here in America, man. Okay, and I'm gonna say this, man. That movie, Civil War. I don't know if brother seen it. I'm gonna tell you my take. With that movie, it was trash, and I do mean trash. I know brothers probably got different takes on it, but I seen it yesterday, and I want my 2 hours back. That movie was trash, man. All right, it didn't do no justice, in my opinion. But to each his own. But let's go here to show that the Lord already got everything set up. Okay, the Lord got reservations, all right, for our people when we put to death, man. This is for you Israelites. This here for you Israelites, man. You heathens gonna get their work too, but this for you Israelites. Because Jake got that same sentiment. We just gonna reject the draft, and that's gonna be the solution. We're just gonna be chilling. Nah. Jeremiah 15:1, it says, then said the Lord unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight, and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus said the Lord, such is for death to death, such is for the sword to the sword, and such is for the famine to famine, and such as for the captivity to captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, said the Lord: the sword to slay, dogs to tear, fowls of the heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and to destroy. So the Lord already got determined deaths, okay, for everybody, every spirit on the earth, okay, that's not of the elect of Israel. The Lord, has a predetermined death, or if you a heathen, if you live, is to go straight into captivity, man. Okay? But for you Jakes, is already Jacob's trouble. Everything is already set up and in motion, man. Okay? But there's still pride. Cause see, everyone just got this pride that they think that they some type of authority. And that's gonna be a beautiful thing, to see the look on people's faces when they don't have the authority. Because like I say, this society gives you so much convenience. You got a lot of authority at your fingertips. Like I say, you can get things delivered to you. You can get someone to come pick you up by just tapping on your phone. Okay? You can get you a little, jump off on Tinder or whatever. Whatever you want. You can get you a little jump off. Okay? You can get liquor delivered to you, food delivered to you. You can set up a reservation. You can shop on Amazon. You got all this, authority through this phone. Okay? So people just have this false sense of sovereignty, man. To say what they are and ain't gonna do, but that's gonna be snatched away. Okay? You're gonna be fully given over, all right, to the will of the Lord and his wrath. Okay? And we want to be given over to the Lord in his mercy, man. Okay? This the Lord's doing. I think you even go here to Zechariah 8. Okay? This is Zechariah 8 and 10. It says, For before these days there was no hire for man, nor any hire for beast, neither was there any peace to him that went out or came in because of the affliction. Okay? For I set all men, every one against his neighbor. So you're not going to worry about Hezbollah, okay, and Iranian Revolutionary Guard. Okay, you're going to have to worry about the people on your street. Okay, when they're starving. Okay, the Lord gonna turn the spirit up in America. He gonna turn America into a war within itself. Okay, Egyptian on Egyptian, man. Okay. You see, America is gonna be the worst place to be soon. If you're not of the elect, America will be the worst place to be on the planet. Okay, when this thing breaks down. Okay, this is Matthew 1. No, it's a lot. And I end it here. All right, Matthew 24. All right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse Matthew 24, 21. It says, For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no ever shall be. So this is the time we coming into this great tribulation. All right, the worst time ever since since existence. Okay, and you still got proud Americans saying what they like they got options during the worst time ever, and Americans still had this pride as if they're gonna have options. Okay, absolutely not, man. You're gonna be subjugated to the judgment that the Lord brings, man. Okay, and that's gonna remove all this pride that's in the earth, man. When people see they have absolutely no control, man. Okay, so that's the point. I just want to cover those two those two topics, man. The C-hip, all right, is going to be a death certificate, okay, and the war is going to come to you, all right, you Americans, man, all right. So, Lord will, you brothers, all right, and you sisters was edified. Till next time I say shalom, Kwam Nashallah, Abba soon, shalom.